This was posted by Naomi Klein. She's obviously with The Intercept, but she's put out many best-selling books. And this is video of it's a Palestinian community that I will absolutely pronounce wrong. Anizan, even though I used to know some Hebrew, but it's quite since Palestinian community, I'm assuming it's not Hebrew. But anyway, this is video of them packing up and leaving in South Hebron because they've been told to. They generally, when the settlers come in and kick out Palestinians, they generally, give them a warning so that they're hoping they won't even have to fight anyone. They won't even have to arrest anyone for nothing. They can just go in and take the land. So I'm assuming these people got a warning that they had to leave or they would be arrested or killed. And here is video, and this is like today or yesterday. This is them fleeing their community because they've been told, and this is not in Gaza. So this is Israel continuing their ethnic cleansing in other areas, in West Bank. But this is them. Well, let me read the actual thing. Yet another Palestinian community is being forcefully transferred from their lands as results of settler violence. 35 residents are packing up their belongings and leaving their lands as we speak.
This is how forcible transfer looks like. Intimidated by settler terrorism, the inhabitants are packing up their belongings and leaving their land.
So Israel is using this as an opportunity. And I've brought you a lot of evidence showing that Israel to some degree allowed the Hamas attack to happen. They clearly have something called the Hannibal Directive, where if a hostage is taken, they just kill the hostage and kill everyone around the hostage as well. So the evidence continues to come out that they bombed many of the kibbutzes or hit them with tank shells that had hostages in them, killing everyone, including Hamas, but including the hostages, including other innocent people around. Now, this is not to say Hamas didn't do anything or Hamas didn't kill anyone. I'm sure they did, and I'm opposed to the killing of all innocent civilians. But Israel is using this right now to do perpetrate a full-on genocide, and it's just breathtakingly horrific. And you want to say the world is watching. You want to say the world is standing against it, and many are. And I've brought you videos of the hundreds of thousands. I mean, if you total it around the world, it's millions in protest around the world. Massive ones this past weekend in London, in New York City. The huge ones coming up this Saturday. I'm going to be at one in D.C. For those of you who can get to D.C., it seems like it's going to be huge because I've been hearing about it in many different ways, many different people. So I think it will be pretty massive. That's November 4th in D.C. I'll try and talk more about that in a bit. But and so you want to say the world is watching, and in many ways they are. But also, so many people are in their filter bubbles, and they just watch CNN, and they just think that's the reality. They just read the New York Times. And so, sure, they might catch an article here or there about how tough Gazan children have it or something like that. But that's not enough to manufacture or not even manufacture, just bring the truth to people so that they actually stand up for what is right. Generally speaking, you show enough videos of children being bombed, and they will fight against it. But our mainstream media is doing everything they can to try and justify this and allow it. And it's tough to find the right words for how horrific this is.